buddy Corey. We're talking about the fall. This guy's been waiting a while.
Pockets of energy all over the place, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Trying to look and see. All right. This guy's been waiting a while. Look, pardon J6er. You're. I'm just gonna let you know, dude. This isn't about J6. Don't fucking bring it up. This isn't about J6. This is about my buddy Corey. We're talking about the fall of the New World Order. Talking about the rise of the United States of America. All right. We don't. We don't. It's not about J6. Okay. So I'll let you talk, but just keep it on point. All right, brother. And Lily AI, God love you. You are such a character. I'm gonna have to give you a microphone anyway. All right, go ahead there, American. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. I didn't join for J6 discussion. I'm loving the talk. Really, I wanted to like. Are you guys both on the same mic? I'm trying to figure out who the other
That's
dude that's
correct.
talking. Okay, so I wanted to ask your buddy. I don't really know who he is. I came in kind of late. You were talking about saving your dreams and notes and audio recordings. I've been doing that for maybe 5 years, and I got to the point where I could fly purposely, go to sleep and fly in my dream. Have you got to the point where you could enter a dream and fly around?
No, I've had less than 2 or 3 fly dreams my entire life. Um,
Okay.
they're cool when they happen, but I guess they're not they're not the build that satisfies me, I guess, so to speak.
Another question. You guys were talking about the collective knowledge, right? And Tesla spoke of this, the 7.5 hertz that shoots off our crown when our brains are hemisynced through like binaural either tones or beats or whatever. And I just want to add that like they're truly, I truly believe that thoughts don't come from within us. I think that, I mean, how many times have you thought something and didn't finish it, and then you see somebody else in the world finish it? It's almost like thinking it was enough, right? So in my experience, just it kind of, not to sound lazy, like you shouldn't finish your thoughts, but um I don't know if you've read the Kabbalion, but it speaks of the collective mind, how we all kind of share a mind. And I'm wondering if you know about the 100th monkey effect. Have you heard about that study?
It rings a bell, but I don't clearly recall.
I'm quite well aware
Okay.
of the 100th monkey. Hold on one second.
It's amazing. It's like they literally rats, they have a new study now where they teach rats how to get through a maze, and these other rats that are totally not near the first rats figure out the maze quicker after they show them how to get through the maze, right? So part of me thinks that just like monkeys and rats have this knowledge that it's shared in the cloud between each other, I feel like humans have the same thing, like
Like a
there's
preloaded
so
gun.
much evidence of it. And I just love the discussion.
He
it's
said
it's
he
cool.
said it's like a prelude to consciousness, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, it's almost like we're all connected through the brain to a bigger brain, really, in
Yes,
my opinion.
quantum physicists calls it non-local consciousness. So it's basically like our brain and our body and our DNA are like antenna or like a computer, and consciousness is Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So you were talking about DMT earlier. I actually, the first time I did DMT was with my 18-year-old son, and it was insane. Um, After I did it, normally I would sit in the living room with the TV on, with Rogan playing, computer open, with 3 phones in front of me. And after I did DMT, I didn't want any electronics on. I sat in my living room and I just stared at the wall and thought about what I perceived for about 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days. But after that, I started, like, I was traveling a lot, and I would walk through an airport, which you see all different types of people in the airport. And I felt like I could just look at somebody and know their job, whether how many kids they have, what car they drive, how much they make a year. I felt like I just knew it, right? And so I never really wanted to just go up to somebody and ask them if I was right until I went out in Tampa one night with my ex, and we were at Jackson's in Tampa. And there was this kid kind of arguing with his girl. And I remember walking up to him. I don't even know what I said to him, but I said a bunch of shit to him for like a minute. And he looked at me, and his jaw dropped, and he goes, "How the fuck did you just do that? How did you do that?" And I'm like, "What did I do? Was it like what I say? I don't remember. Like, I didn't even remember what I said." I'm looking at him trying to figure out what I said to him. And he's looking at me like, holy shit, he can't even answer. And then my girl's like, "Hey, our Uber's here." Just left the kid, never talked to him again. But it was like the first time I kind of, you talk about this astral projection and like tapping in to something else. And I don't know if I did it. I'm not even sure if I did it. I don't know if it was intuition that I was using, but whatever I said to this kid just made him stare at me. And when I asked him what I was right about, he couldn't even answer it. He was still staring at me. So I don't know if that's ever has that ever happened to you, Corey?
Um, nothing like that specifically, other than I once blinked and apparently my irises opened extremely all the way, and a friend had to immediately leave the room. He thought I was abducted by aliens in that moment, but I don't know.
Well, you were talking about the color of eyes changing earlier. That's super interesting to me.
Yeah,
Um,
I can manually do that at will anytime I want.
wow. I just have to add, while you were saying that, I was thinking, like, if you cut open an eyeball, if you snatch an eye out of a head and cut it open, like, it's not blue. It's not a color,
Correct.
just like the sky isn't blue, right? So to me, it's the crazy part is that an iris can be an actual color perceived, but if you actually took the eyeball and cut it open, there's no color in it, right?
Yeah, and and,
So
and, the, and the way that I get my eyes to shift the color is by moving the facial muscles, to where for me I'm making one eye go up and one eye go down, but not moving the eye, but moving the muscles around the eye, and that's what causes the color shift to occur for me.
that's crazy, man. You got to do a video of that. That's insane. But I appreciate you guys letting me get the mic for a minute. I love the chatter. I love the topic. Um, keep it up, man. Love it.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you keeping on topic, man. I really do. And your commentary was definitely on point and really cool. Let's go over to 9999.
Hey, brother, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
I just wanted to just wish everyone much love and yeah, the topic's